Chard is a leafy green vegetable often used in Mediterranean cooking. In the Flavescens-Group cultivars, the leaf stalks are large and are often prepared separately from the leaf blade. The leaf blade can be green or reddish in color. The leaf stalks also vary in color, usually white, yellow, or red. Chard has highly nutritious leaves, making it a popular addition to healthful diets. Chard has been around for centuries, but because of its similarity to other beets and some other vegetables such as cardoon, the common names used by cooks over the centuries can be quite confusing. Classification: Chard was first described in 1753 by Carl von Linné as Beta vulgaris var. Cycler. Its taxonomic rank has changed many times, so it was treated as a subspecies, convariety, a variety of Beta vulgaris. W.D.J. Koch, B. vulgaris subsp. Cycler W. D.J. Koch var. Cycler L. B. vulgaris var. Cycler Ulrich. B. vulgaris subsp. Vulgaris. B. vulgaris subsp. Vulgaris. B. vulgaris subsp. Cycler W. D.J. Koch. B. vulgaris subsp. Cycler W. D.J. Koch var. Flavescens DC. B. vulgaris L. subsp. Vulgaris. B. vulgaris subsp. Vulgaris. The accepted name for all beet cultivars, like chard, sugar beet and beetroot, is Beta vulgaris subsp. Vulgaris. They are cultivated descendants of the sea beet, Beta vulgaris subsp. maritima. Chard belongs to the chenopod's, which are now mostly included in the family Amaranthaceae. There are two rankless cultivar groups for chard: the Cycler group for the leafy spinach beet, and the Flavescens group for the stalky Swiss chard. Chard is also known by its many common names such as Swiss chard, silver beet, perpetual spinach, spinach beet, crab beet, bright lights, sial beet, and mangold. In South Africa and parts of Australia, it is simply called spinach. Etymology: the word chard descends from the 14th century French card, from Latin carduus meaning artichoke thistle. The origin of the adjective Swiss is unclear, since the Mediterranean plant is not native to Switzerland, nor particularly commonly cultivated there. Some attribute the name to it having been first described by a Swiss botanist, either Gaspard Bauhin or Karl Heinrich Emil Koch. Growth and harvesting: chard is a biennial. Clusters of chard seeds are usually sown in the northern hemisphere between June and October, depending on the desired harvesting period. Chard can be harvested while the leaves are young and tender, or after maturity when they are larger and have slightly tougher stems. Harvesting is a continuous process, as most species of chard produce 3 or more crops. Raw chard is extremely perishable. Cultivars. Cultivars of chard include green forms, such as Luculluses and Fordhook giant, as well as red-ribbed forms such as ruby chard and rhubarb chard. The red-ribbed forms are very attractive in the garden, but as a general rule, the older green forms tend to outproduce the colorful hybrids. Rainbow chard is a mix of other colored varieties that is often mistaken for a variety unto itself. Chard has shiny, green, ribbed leaves, with petioles that range from white to yellow to red, depending on the cultivar. Chard is a spring harvest plant. In the northern hemisphere, chard is typically ready to harvest as early as April and lasts through May. Chard is one of the hardier leafy greens, with a harvest season typically lasting longer than kale, spinach or baby greens. When daytime temperatures start to regularly hit 30 degrees Celsius, the harvest season is coming to an end. Culinary use. Fresh young chard can be used raw in salads. Mature chard leaves and stalks are typically cooked or sautéed. The bitterness fades with cooking, leaving a refined flavor which is more delicate than that of cooked spinach. In Egyptian cuisine, chard is commonly cooked with taro root and coriander in a light broth. In Turkish cuisine, chard is cooked as soup. Sarma aboric. Nutritional content. In a 100-gram serving, raw Swiss chard provides 19 calories and has rich content of vitamins A, K, and C, with 122%, 1038%, and 50%, respectively, of the DV. Also having significant content in raw chard are vitamin E and the dietary minerals, magnesium, manganese, iron, and potassium. Carbohydrates, protein, fat, and dietary fiber have low content. When chard is cooked by boiling, vitamin and mineral contents are reduced compared to raw chard, but still supply significant proportions of the DV.